Hi everyone, I'm Irfan Khan and you're watching my YouTube channel The Forex Nexus. After a long time I'm recording this video for you guys. First I will answer the questions asked on YouTube channel. So this man is a legend. Thank you. Sir Hindi wale channel par daliye. Okay, I'm trying to do that. Looking forward to the new uploads. Yes, sure bro. Sensi. Thank you, bro, for this. I learned clear and BBMA with the help of you. BBMA is the great, but very less YouTube channel or the explanation. I finally understand BBMA only. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Okay, Tawheem Malik. We can't do trade and only seeing the one time frame. Yes, this is true. You can't trade on single time frame, and this is the advantage of BBMA. This is the advantage of Bbma that you can't rely on single time frame. You need to analyze at least minimum 3 time frames. First you will identify a re-entry on first time frame, second time frame confirmation, and third time frame we use for entry. We execute entry on third time frame, not on second time frame. So this is true. We can't trade on single time frame. Thanks, brother. You're welcome. I will love this. Thank you, bro. And the 5 mm and 10 mm middle, how to add dotted lines, bro? This is just a ribbon from 6 to 9. Okay, you can add from 5 to 10 high moving average and from 10 to low moving average. This is not a big deal. You can watch my template design video. Urdu tutorial video, please. Okay, bro, I'm trying, but sorting some things. Inshallah, I will be active soon. Discord link, please. The Telegram is more active. Yes, that's true. Okay, boss. Thank you. Does TP wajib count as a re-entry? This is a perfect question. So let's move to the market. Okay. This is Euro JPY. Let's start from the high time frame, monthly. Okay, on monthly time frame, what you see, guys? I am seeing that we have a long bullish trend run. Okay, Bollinger band was expanding, market was giving momentum, then re-entry, momentum, then re-entry, momentum, then re-entries. But here the market lost its volume. You can see here doing inside momentum, but not giving a clear momentum outside. So here we have a point for buying the MA, for buying point. Okay, now here we have a Bollinger band curve. So first, the first point is it's a weak. Okay, it's a weak point for buy on monthly time frame. Now let's move to the second time frame. We need to get extreme here. So here we have extreme DS forming, but the candle is still running. It's still open. It's not closed yet. Okay. On month and daily time frame, we have a clear momentum. See here, we have a clear momentum without an extreme. Here we have momentum. Also got a re-entry here. Then the market dropped, and I'm expecting today the market will drop more. Okay, so but it's not a signal. Okay, it's not a signal because the market already moved too much. Okay, too long. The short setup moved already, so we need to wait for a re-entry here. We need to wait for a re-entry here, then the market will drop. Okay, so let's move to the question. Does the TP wajib as a buy or sell re-entry? Sometimes it's yes, but mostly it's not. Let me clear it now. Suppose the market is making a re-entry. So here we have example. The market is formed extreme here, and this is a TP wajib here. Okay, and here we also got the extreme, and this is the TP wajib, these areas. And now both scenarios are different. Both scenarios are different. Here, this point and this point. We can't take a sell trade here. We can't take a sell trade here, but we can take a entry here. Okay, after the extreme, we both in both scenarios we have extreme buy, but in one scenario we can sell, but the fresh one we can't sell here. Now let me explain it. Let me clear it, because you guys will get confusion that both scenarios are same, but on one point we can sell and on another point we can't sell. The thing is here, on the first point, the Bollinger Band is expanding. That's mean that the market have potential to go downside. Okay, but on the other scenario, you can see here, the market can drop here, but we will not sell. This is against our rules. So if it dropping, we don't care. But if the market is moving here, suppose the market was here, we will sell here. Here we will not sell. Okay, we have some rules. We have some rules for entry to take a short here, but uh, the criteria is not meeting on that point, on these rules. That's why we are not taking a trade here. The Bollinger Band is getting flat. That's indicating us that a higher time frame the market is going to make a re-entry on each 4 time frame. Okay, so here we will take a short. Here we can make a entry. Okay, and for that we need confirmation is extreme. On M15 we need to wait for the MLB. Okay, and these are the points you need to know about these things, that TP wajib. Okay, the Malaysian traders, they are taking trades on extremes. We are not. The Forex Nexus students and the followers, they are not taking trade on extremes, because today, let me clear one thing more. If I am also avoiding sometimes avoiding the CSD reentries, why? Because the 50% trend shifted is not a trustable thing in this market. Suppose we have a bull run, okay, the market is moving in a strong bullish rally, okay, it's moving in a strong bullish trend, and here we got the CST, okay, here we got the CST still, and the market is going to retrace back, okay, then it will drop. So I am not taking a trade here. Why? Because CST means the 50% trend shifted from buy to sell, from bullish to bearish. So I am not going to I'm not getting myself in a trap that I enter on 50% trend. Okay, I need a clear breakout to make a CSM, okay, to form a CM. Then I will take an entry on MA 510 high, and the reward, the risk reward is perfect here. It's affordable here. We can get 1 ratio 5, 1 ratio, minimum 1 ratio 3. Okay, so this is and the one thing more, bro, guys, sometimes we are getting a momentum trade, and sometimes here we in momentum trade we have also some criteria we need to check out there, because as I mentioned before in starting of the videos, we can't rely on single time frame. Okay, so and also one thing more, bro, Bbma is not a easy thing to you just design a template, read some outdated PDFs, and some unknown SOPs, that these things not working, because if you the most I'm I keep my eyes on the market, especially on social media. Mostly traders that when they can't identify the perfect MLB, they wait for clear CST. That market break the mid-BB, and then they are taking trades. So suppose let me clear. Mostly traders are waiting to take a trade after the CST. Okay, we are taking the trade from the MLB. This is not a MLB, but I'm just giving example. We are taking trade here because we know the accurate MLB formation. Okay, first we have some specific rules to analyze the market on the first time frame, that should I invest my energy on this pair or not. Okay, should, because if your first time frame is not according to your rules, you don't need to use your energy, okay, to move to the second and third time frame. So first you need to identify the real pairs. Okay, the real, if your setup on first time frame is genuine, okay, lot 90 to 80 to 90% chances that the market will give you the genuine setups. So these some things you guys need to know about these things. You need to practice on it, you need to learn these things. Okay, okay, so let's move to the market. Okay, this is gold chart weekly time frame. On monthly we have a clear momentum with extremes, but still we are okay with it. Okay, now the gold weekly time frame got a re-entry in the previous candle, but got rejection also from top BB. But here the market failed to make a momentum here. Okay, failed to make a momentum here, then let's went up. Okay, now let's move to the H4 time frame. On H4 you can see here we have a clear CST plus EMA breakout, then a fake MA510 low breakout. The market went up to form a momentum, but we don't have any re-entry in these areas. Now I'm expecting that we have the market will give us a re-entry here, okay, or on daily time frame maybe. We will wait for the confirmation. Okay, so if we got a confirmation, then we will take a trade. Otherwise we will not take any trade without making any without any confirmation. Here we have NZD CHF, a clear momentum on weekly. Okay, also on clear breakout of MA510 on monthly, so both are valid. Now daily have a re-entry. Let's check out H4 extreme. Yes, we got it. Now here we need to the market need to form MLB. Okay, sometimes in this scenario, sometimes the market is forming MLB, okay, like this. Sometimes the market is forming MLB, okay, like this. It's depending on the market structure, because if you master the Bollinger Band and all lessons in the previous all lessons, I clearly mentioned that if you master the Bollinger Bands, you master Bbma. That's it. So keep eyes on Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band saying every time it's saying something to you. You just need to translate it. You need to focus on it, then you will get a re-entries perfectly. Okay, now let's move to GBP JPY. Okay, last week I posted GBP JPY base setup here. Okay, and it failed. Why it failed? That was not a signal because we need to wait for the confirmation. Not, you can see here on the daily time frame, on the daily time frame, the market didn't form extreme yet, and when the market reached to the MA5, the low BB, it's break the MA5 10 low, EMA 50 and low BB with a clear momentum. That's mean that the weekly setup is gone and now we need to change our direction. Okay, we need to first we need to understand the market behavior. That how's the market. Then if we go against the market, we are not going with the waves, we will get hurted. Okay, the market will hit our stop loss. So we need to, if this setup is not forming, it's the market is invalidating it. Okay, so you need to change your direction. Okay, because the market changed its direction, so you also need to change your direction. On H4 time frame, on H4 time frame, you can see here the clear trend change, and also then the market given us a good shot here. On daily time frame, you can see here we have a re-entry sell. On H1 time frame, we got a re-entry sell on the basis of, and the code was REE, re-entry extreme extreme. Okay, sometimes the REE works, but all my students, the paired students, they know that I am insisting to follow the code REM because in this, in Bbma, REM is forming when the market invalidate the REE code. When it's getting invalidated, the market is forming REM. Okay. Okay, now Bitcoin monthly got a clear re-entry buy, and according to rules, the market must need to go upside. Okay, but with confirmations. Now it's dropping. Now it's dropping. Okay, it's getting rejection from the EMA 50, but on one step higher time frame, there is not a buy zone. Okay, if the market drop to the MA510 low, then the market will drop to the here to this point, and I'm expecting this point that market will make extreme here and then it will go upside. Okay, sometimes on higher time frame, if you are trading on higher time frames, you need to reduce your risks. Okay, because I for if let me compare it. Suppose on H1 time frame, on H4 time frame, the third time frame is M15. It will be easy to form MLB on M15 within an hour or few hours. But on monthly time frame, you need to wait for a couple of days to form MLB. But once it formed, the market will give you lots of pips. That's an institutional style of trading. Okay, on higher time frame. So these are the few things I need to answer. I need to answer these questions. Also, I analyze some pair for you guys. Now, if you have any question regarding BBMA, okay, you guys can ask me, and also give us your review. Also, you can ask your questions in the comment section below. Okay guys, if you didn't subscribe our channel, please must subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get notification for further valuable lessons. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned with us. See you soon guys.